turn the audio off on that. See, you get to enjoy the like first few minutes before people join.
I know, it's nice.
You know, get a little reprieve.
There's no one there.
It's up though, right?
It's up.
All right, welcome. Well, I got to do a new intro. I always say welcome back. What should I say? How should we start this?
Just say.
And we're back.
And we're back.
All right, everybody, we are back.
We're 2 minutes early too.
Backcountry BSing live. We are about 1 to 2 minutes early. We're all ready.
Normally
and we
late.
were just kind of sitting here, and we're like, we should just go. So that's why we're about a minute early, but that's okay.
12 people.
We've got a fun show. We've done this. What is this? The third time we've done this now?
Yeah, we've done this quite often.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
You get it. It's raw and unfiltered. You know?
And it's kind of a funny way to like taste food that people send us.
And we don't tell the companies we're doing this, which I think is even better.
Yeah, and we're not paid to do this.
No. No. So last time we did this with our wives. You can check that out. And I think it went pretty well. We did, I believe with them, put my hat on, we did taste the best meal I think we've ever had.
That was
Was that right?
The curry?
Yeah.
Coconut chicken curry?
Yes, it was from Right on Trek. And I think it was one of the best meals I've ever had.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So we've got some more Right on Trek stuff to taste tonight. We kind of went with like a mild breakfast theme, kind of.
Yeah.
We'll go through the gauntlet here.
We went through the coffers, pulled out the stuff that's been sitting for a while.
Yeah, and so we got some samples, of course, some new samples from Nutrient Foods that are you can't buy them yet. So they're a little interesting. We're gonna be curious how these.
They're not like a meal. It's like it's
butter.
It's an ingredient. Yeah, butter. Powdered butter.
Yeah, so we'll go through these in a second. I had to ask you, do we have any updates on the Britney Spears situation?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I mean, it's still like they're okay. One thing that came out recently is that one of the trials to remove her, a judge just recently ruled that her father would not be removed from the conservatorship.
I saw this was in the news, so I'm like, I got to ask you.
But that ruling is from a case that was brought forth in November. So that's from like a November ruling that just came out. So it's not like the most recent one.
Okay, I see.
There's all these people that are coming out of the woodwork now. Like I saw like an article that her manager or agent is quitting. I saw.
Ooh, juicy.
Yeah, I saw some of like people are. I saw an interview with this person that helped get her in the conservatorship originally.
Okay.
And they really regret it because it is so out of control. And according to this person, I don't know, like it was like unanimous. So like who knows if it's real or something like that. But according to them, like she said that if she would have known that it was not going to end in like more than 5 years, she would have never been.
How long has it been going on?
Decade.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to start every podcast with the Britney Spears updates?
Dude,
we might have to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
Do you think she likes backpacking?
No. Here's something interesting too, is that, okay, so she gets paid by the conservatorship, so her money's not her money.
Okay, I see.
And
wow, they got her by the balls.
Yeah, and the attorneys and her dad get paid more than she does.
The attorneys, I can see that.
Her attorney, which was chosen by the conservatorship.
Oh man, you gotta love all the vested interest here.
She pays out of it's her money, but it's controlled by the conservatorship, $10,000 a week for her attorney.
Wow.
And then who knows,
$10,000 a week?
Mm-hmm. $10,000 a week for her. And now her conservatorship. So
$500,000 a year.
But her conservatorship also pays for the other attorneys who are on her father's side.
So they are just squeezing her.
Yeah, there's just like, it's just financial abuse through the roof.
Well, Brittany, like I said, if you're watching and you want to come tell your side of the story,
she gets like something. Now all of her bills are paid from the conservatorship, and then I think I read she gets $2,000 a month.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
But like, does that include like, that doesn't include like food and stuff, right?
Like all of her, I think it's like all of her bills are paid, and then she gets like a stipend of like $2,000 a month. And this is her money, and she has a net worth right now of like 60 million.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Well, keep fighting the good fight. I don't know what to say. Yeah, hey, if you want to go backpacking, take it backpacking.
She's probably not allowed to go.
Probably not. I wonder if there is a stipulation in her conservatorship.
She had to have a specific cell phone that was chosen by the conservatorship.
Oh my god, it's so weird.
I know.
It's so weird.
All this crazy crap is coming out. I mean, just like okay, let's move on.
All right, let's get to the real task at hand. Well, sorry, Brittany. We'll send you some backpacking food. All right, here is the gauntlet for today. And so what we did was, over the last year, companies always, for some reason, we do get a lot of food. And they're like, you want food? I'm like, yeah, send it to us.
Food's expensive, so it's
nice. So we have like basically a big bag of food people have sent us, and we take it backpacking with us. And if you've seen how we do this before, like usually, now these are tester packets, so we'll probably cook these whole things, but normally we don't cook the whole meal. We cook a little bit of it to taste it, and then we take the rest of it with us backpacking. But we'll go through the rundown. So Nutrient sent us a bunch of stuff. So they sent us, I've never had this, right? This goes against the breakfast theme.
Yeah.
This is a Southwestern medley. So 3-bean medley with bell peppers, rice, paprika, and jalapeno.
This is like, remember we always complain about how backpacking food is just like so carby. It's like pasta and rice base. Like, what's the protein?
How many grams of carb do you think are in this? Now, it's 280 calories.
Probably 25 grams?
40.
Jesus.
12 grams of protein, though. Overall, I wouldn't say this is terribly unhealthy to eat in the context of hiking.
No.
I would say this is fine. I mean, it's probably got a ton of fiber because it's rice. It looks like it's brown rice. I'll tell you here in a second if I can read it. Yeah, it's got 6 grams of fiber. I mean, it's. I wouldn't say this is like horribly bad.
No,
and it's got
that's a tiny serving too.
It's got a ton of vitamins.
That's true.
Niacin, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12, biotin. There's like 30 to 40 nutrients in here. So I would say health-wise, I mean, this is way better than eating instant potatoes.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Okay, next we got 2 other samples. Now these are samples they sent us. I don't believe that these next 2 things you can buy, and they're not really meals. They're kind of additives, but they did really pique my interest. The first we wanted to try, and I've actually been looking at buying these to bring into the backpacking food game, powdered eggs. So Nutrient is making vitamin infused powdered eggs. Should we have gotten some hot sauce? You've got some hot sauce.
No, we go raw.
No, but we simulate trail conditions, and we would have hot sauce on the trail.
I know. Do you have the ones that I gave you?
Yeah, that little package. All right, well, I'll get it. All right, so we've got the Southwestern rice medley. We've got powdered eggs. Okay, so this one, we still have a bunch of stuff from them. So this is from this company called Right on Trek, and if you're curious about what their shtick is, go back and watch our last food tasting. Basically, how it works is you go to their website and you tell them how many days of food you want to buy, and then a bunch of other characteristics of like dietary restrictions. Do you like tea or coffee? Do you like chocolate? Blah, blah, blah. And they will basically just send you days worth of food.
Yeah. They'll create like...
It was actually, at first I was like, oh, okay. But it was actually, their food was pretty good. Because this is produced in Dublin. It's produced like 10 miles away from here, which is cool. Anyway, they sent us a bunch of stuff. So this is one of the breakfasts. They sent us an oatmeal porridge. I've never had porridge.
What is like
Guess how many grams of carbs?
35.
370 calories. 49 grams of carbs. Because it's oatmeal.
I know. What is it? What does a porridge mean?
Google it. I will say, though, and if you go back and watch the last food tasting we did.
A dish consisting of oatmeal or another meal or cereal boiled in water or milk.
I bet it'll be good. The meal that they produced, what was it called? It was like a coconut curry.
Coconut chicken curry or something like that.
It was without a doubt.
It was one of the best.
One of the best backpacking meals I've ever tasted.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And then like better than any Mountain House or Backpackers Pantry I've had. It was incredible. If you watch we taste it live and it's like the best. Anyway, they sent a bunch of stuff. This is the breakfast from one of the days of food that they sent us, oatmeal porridge. Then we got this guy. Okay. Okay, you can't see him in the shot.
This is an ingredient.
Well, so are the eggs, kind of.
Yeah.
So this one, it piques my interest. It is vitamin-infused butter. Sprinkle. No, this is, I like it. Sprinkle on popcorn, steamed vegetables, or mashed potatoes. So we're going to try this out. I've always thought
Are we gonna
bringing...
are we going to rehydrate it?
Yeah. Well, you're just not going to eat the powder.
You could sprinkle it on some crackers there.
Yeah. No, we're going to make it and then spoon it onto crackers. I've always considered bringing either powdered sour cream or powdered butter on trips as a food additive.
Why?
The sour cream to go in the goulash. And I mean, butter is just you can put butter in anything.
I mean, truthfully, if you're eating like instant potatoes, they all have powdered butter in it.
Yeah, exactly. I guarantee you the majority of the dinners we eat have powdered butter in them.
You know what's crazy is like, I don't like the freeze drying process, like freeze drying fat must not matter so much.
You're probably right. Cause this certainly has fat in it. Versus dehydrating fat, it gets a little weird. So, all right, let's get all these rehydrating and then we'll kind of talk about them. Go get the water. So kind of in roundup, we normally do 3 things, but we're doing 4 things. So we have so many things to try. So we've got the Nutrient Southwestern Medley, 3-bean medley with bell peppers, paprika, jalapeno. So kind of like a Mountain House chicken and rice thing. No chicken, obviously. I have high hopes for that. Their stuff's really good. We got their eggs. So powdered eggs with a bunch of vitamins in it. And all of these obviously are just to add water. So Andy's, we got water boiling. He's about to bring it over.
I don't think the bags are capable of boiling water.
We're not putting them in the bags. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good point. Andy says, I don't know if you can actually boil water in these bags. We're not planning to. That's why we have the bowls. Anyway, powdered eggs. We've got the Right on Trek classic oatmeal porridge. So their stuff is usually really good. So I'm kind of excited for that. It's got coconut sugar in it. That's why it's got 49 grams of carbs in it.
Yeah,
it's because it's got sugar in it.
Sweetened it.
So it's got oatmeal, powdered milk, coconut sugar, milk, cream, and salt. And then we've got the butter. So let's get these in here. So there are instructions on here. So for example, the butter. Well, I'd eyeball it at least. To make the butter, mix 1 tablespoon butter powder with 1/2 of a teaspoon water.
Jeez.
So just a little bit. So I'll do the butter. What does that one say? Well, we're just pouring water in trail conditions.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna use the whole thing.
No, don't use the whole thing. Yeah, I mean you can. It's a tiny one. These are a lot of these are tester packets.
Yeah. This is weird.
Ooh, smell that.
Whoa,
it smells like butter.
Yeah.
All right, what is it? I'm actually trying a tablespoon of butter powder. So I have a tablespoon actually. So we'll do 2 tablespoons. Why not?
Just do 1.
1 tablespoon. Oh, this is okay. 1 tablespoon, 45 calories. That's butter for you. I forgot. This package is 2 tablespoons. So we're just going to do half this package. So
that's way too much.
No, a tablespoon. This is a tablespoon.
Yeah, but that's like for sampling purposes. Do we need that much?
Yeah, it's 50 calories. It's all good. Yeah. There we go. See, you can see that. It's not much. Just a tiny bit of water in there. All right. All right. You've got the
eggs.
Eggs. What does that say to do?
Let me see here. Pour contents in a bowl. Add 1/3 cup of water, cold or room temp.
Ooh, give this a smell. You don't like it? I think it smells good.
It just smells like a granola bar.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm not a huge oatmeal.
So this is technically add 7 ounces of water to this. I mean, obviously we're just gonna eyeball this. So not a ton of water. It's kind of the gist here. Yeah, we'll do a little more. We always end up eating these. Okay, that's good. All right. And the eggs. You're doing the whole. Oh, now that's interesting. Now, I
think that's just because the package is compressed.
I did not expect them to look like that.
It's powder.
Oh, it definitely is powder. Yeah, it is powder. Oh, that's not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's. I was like, it's powdered eggs. It's not gonna smell good.
It smells awful.
It does not smell good. That's okay though.
But that's like
It's powdered eggs.
Yeah.
It's not going to. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Is our water ready? Let's at least get these going. I think most of these take 5 minutes. 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. This butter's probably instant. Yeah, that's probably instant. And this is 5 minutes. All right, so we'll get this going, and we'll discuss some things. And do not. So many electronics over here. Just don't get scalding hot water. There's a lot of eggs. I don't know. It doesn't matter. No, keep going here. All right, come on, eggs. Don't be as bad as you look or smell. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Yep. All right. Let's see how this butter reconstitutes. I'm very curious. Okay, it's not bad. Wait, keep that water thing out here. Okay, this butter actually is doing what I thought it should do. I'll show this to the camera too when it's ready. But if you can see that, it's actually getting to like butter consistency. Yeah, it is. Interesting. See that?
Yeah. Looks good.
The eggs. Come on, eggs.
Oh,
Don't do this to me, eggs.
Oh, that does look awful. And to be fair, we've tried powdered eggs from other companies.
I have never.
Yeah, we have.
Have we?
Yeah, we've made the packet gourmet eggs. You need to do it in a skillet so you can scramble them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, see, you are correct. Those were powdered eggs? Mm-hmm. Okay, yep. So maybe we're not doing the eggs justice.
Oh, God, that looks so
I know, right? I want to smell it. It smells better. Definitely smells like eggs. I might have to put that on a cracker.
Oh, that looks so bad.
It doesn't look good. It's starting to smell a lot better.
But I'm just saying, in the general like powdered egg category, like doing it in the skillet with oil and scrambling it.
I'm telling you, this butter over here looks pretty good. See that?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Here, let me have it.
You want to try it?
Not yet. I want to see the consistency.
It looks good. Looks like whipped butter.
Yeah, it does. That might be the.
I didn't think the butter would beat the eggs, but
those eggs. Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna have to actually try them.
What were the directions on the eggs?
I mean, we definitely didn't we didn't make it right.
No, but was it just add water? No, like.
Yeah, it was just add water, right? I think so. Okay. Yeah, pour contents into a bowl and add a 1/3 cup of water, cold or room temp. Stir, cover, and let stand 5 minutes. Stir again. Oh.
And then put on a skillet.
Stir again and cook as desired. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that looks. Where's your skillet?
I don't have a gas can.
Oh, God.
All right, the eggs. You're supposed to cook after you reconstitute them.
They look
that
raw.
makes. You should. These should be safe to eat though. Well, we're not going to.
I'll just do a little.
Yeah, we'll do some on a cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do. Okay, that makes more sense. So the eggs you got to cook after you reconstitute
That's what
them.
I'm talking about. That's how you get the consistency of like the scrambled.
Okay, that makes way more sense. We're still gonna try them, obviously. What do you think of that butter?
I think the butter is the winner. To be honest, I'm actually
this Southwestern medley. Look at those beans.
Yeah.
Those beans, those rehydrated really well, actually. What do you think of this porridge? No, it's not doing it for you.
No.
So we are speaking of food. We'll let these go another minute or two. Butter looks great, by the way. The butter looks good, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, butter looks good. Let's cracker some butter.
You want crackers and butter?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We are going to this weekend shoot. We've got all of our food for Colorado, which is coming up really soon. We've got all that ready to go, and this weekend we're shooting like a pretty in-depth food video because the food for Colorado is it's a little bit more technical than some of the trips we've done. See that? Okay. All right. Cheers. Cheers. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm going back for more. That tastes like butter. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a backpacking company that makes butter?
No, but I haven't looked. I'm sure they're out there.
They're pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Here's my question. What would you be cooking this with? Like, what would you be using this for? Well, obviously, you're not just going to take butter. Like, you're not just going to take butter and eat butter by itself.
I don't know. Frying stuff in it?
It's pretty good on crackers. Oh, now that's interesting. But you're going to have olive oil for that.
Well, this is later.
That's true.
Let's say you were going on a fishing trip, like Isle Royal again. You want to fry some fish?
That's
and
a
some butter?
great idea.
You could reconstitute that, and then I don't know.
I thought that tasted pretty good.
Yeah, it tastes like whipped butter. I'm getting the hint of the nutrients.
I'm not getting any of the nutrient. All right, should we even? You're supposed to cook these eggs. We obviously didn't read the packaging before doing this, and we normally would just cook them right now, but I don't have a gas canister down here, and we're not going to go through the rigmarole. I'm going to just do this. I'm going to
Put it on a cracker.
I'm not going to eat. Okay. All right. I'm going to just eat a little bit.
Oh, gross.
No. It tastes like eggs. It's not bad.
Give me a cracker.
Tastes like eggs.
Yeah.
I
It's just
wouldn't.
you gotta get past the
wouldn't
texture.
Put that much on there. I would put more than that. It tastes like eggs.
It does.
Yeah, it just tastes like eggs.
It needs hot sauce.
I think if you cook that, it'd be fine.
Yeah. It tastes
Yeah.
exactly like
It
eggs.
just tastes like eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you what. I want to do this. I'm gonna do a little breakfast cracker. Put a little. I'm telling you, the butter's good. Are they selling it? I don't know if they are yet.
Let me look.
I'm putting a little butter on there and a little egg on there. I really hope you can't get like salmonella from these eggs. Yeah, it's pretty good. The eggs aren't bad for just like not being cooked yet. But like, what would you? So fish fry. I could see that for the butter. I mean, their tip of sprinkling it on instant potatoes. That's a pretty good strategy. Because are instant potatoes buttered?
They can be. You can buy all those crazy ones.
I'm trying to think what else. I mean, having it on crackers wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie. But okay. All right. So let's rate the butter first. So out of 5, what do you think?
I'm not a butter fan.
Yeah, but that's that. You know, what is it as a backpacking food though?
As a backpacking food, it's nothing for me because I'm not taking it. But here's what no, I shouldn't say that because I agree that there are times when it would be cool to take for that, for like the purpose of frying something in it.
Yeah.
But it's just not going to be in my normal rotation.
I just rate it out of 5 stars.
Probably like, I'll go 4.
Okay.
It reconstituted really
It
nice.
reconstituted really well. It reconstituted really fast. It tastes like butter.
Here's something else that's really interesting too. We don't know the cost of it because it's not for sale yet, but think about like a calories per ounce per water.
That is a good consideration. If you're trying to bring the calories to weight, I mean that little amount of butter we reconstituted, which I think I might tell you how much it weighs. No, it's just 1 tablespoon. That was about 45 calories. So let's round up. Say 50 calories for like a powder that's like that much. So
Maybe
that's a good point.
Maybe a gram.
Calorie to weight ratio, that might be the best thing we've ever had.
Like if you were doing like a long, like a real long distance hike, like maybe like a through hike or something of one of the long trails, you just like every morning you sprinkle that on top of whatever you're eating for extra calories. Put it in your coffee. Get some oil in your coffee.
A little bulletproof coffee?
Yeah.
Is that what butter in the coffee is?
Oh, it's MCT oil.
Okay.
Way from
Hey, I'm trying to think what else. I mean, what do they say? They say Sprinkle on popcorn. Probably never taken popcorn. Steamed vegetables. It would be good on rehydrated vegetables.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would be good in mashed potatoes. Okay. Oh, we got a survey. We got to do the survey. Click to scan. You want to do it right now? Yeah. Okay. That's great. There's no survey on the eggs. All right. The eggs. Well, these are almost done here. Rate the eggs for me. And I know they need to be cooked. So take that into account. I actually think
from a powder, from just a only like nutrient eggs with no other flavorings, I think it tastes exactly like
it tastes exactly like eggs. Did you get any of the nutrient taste in there?
No. Mm-mm.
So I thought
I did, but I don't think I did.
They're getting better over there.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this.
Okay,
for the
what's the
vitamin
survey?
butter, appearance, color. 1 is extremely dislike. 9 is extremely like. I thought the appearance was really good on this.
Yeah, I would. I can't give everything 9. Go 8.
See, I hate that. Like if it's the best.
9 is perfection.
Okay.
9 is it the most perfectly textured butter you've ever had?
No.
Yeah, so give it an 8.
Texture, mouthfeel.
Oh,
It's got a good whip.
I might give that a 9.
Yeah, I'm
even
going
though I
9.
just said okay.
Okay, here's a good one. Taste, flavor.
This is all between 8 or 9. I thought the butter was really good.
Yeah.
There's no survey on the eggs.
I'm going with the 8. Smell, aroma. It smelled like butter.
It smelled like butter. It was good.
I'll go with what, 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Overall liking.
8.
Yeah, I must say I walked into this challenge saying
You were
thinking,
very,
like,
very
I was
hesitant about the butter.
I was anti-butter, but that turned out pretty good.
Okay.
So, good job, Nutrient Survival.
Yeah, that's good.
Please rate the sample and tick the box that best describes how you feel about it. I would eat this every opportunity that I had.
No.
I would eat this very often. I like this and eat it now and then. I like this and would eat it now and then. I would eat this if available, but would not go out of my way. I don't like this, but would eat it on occasion. I would hardly ever eat this. I would eat this only if forced to.
I forget all the options, but maybe the second best one. I'm certainly not eating this all the time.
I like
That's just
this
because it's butter.
I said, how about I like this and we eat it now and then.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Good job, Nutrient.
Yeah, that was solid.
All right, do you want to switch it up and try this oatmeal porridge from Right on Trek? All right, let's smell it. Okay. Oh man. So give that a try. Yeah, you have to use just use that, yeah. I'll be curious what you think about that. It's good. It is super sweet. It's really sweet.
Way too sweet. I can't eat stuff that sweet.
It's really sweet. It's not bad.
No.
It is really sweet though.
It's too sweet for me.
Okay, getting over the sweetness though. Do you taste any of the coconut?
No. I do. I taste sugary. I don't taste coconut.
What do you think of the oatmeal?
I don't know.
Andy hates oatmeal.
I'm not a fan of oatmeal, so it's like, so giving me something I don't like
Oh man,
and expecting to get a good review is just not going to happen.
it is really sweet. Wow. Not necessarily a bad thing though. Very sweet. It's very thick. I kind of like that. Would you ever take this on a trip?
No.
Really?
I like.
Do you take oatmeal?
No.
Okay.
But see, it's unfair for me to like diss them. I'm just not an oatmeal person. So like, if you
I mean, you weren't a butter guy either, but you like the butter.
That's true. That's true. Good point. Touche.
We haven't done, I guess we kind of glossed over the eggs, but the eggs were good. They were fine. They aren't cooked. You got to cook them. We're not going to cook them. But for powdered eggs, they taste literally just like eggs.
Yeah. Yeah. I am curious, like, because the Packet Gourmet ones, when we reconstituted them and dumped them on oil in the skillet, they scrambled up really nice.
I bet those would.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do we got last here? The Nutrient Southwestern Medley. I think this might be the best.
No.
You're not a fan of rice-based. Okay, so it reconstitutes very well. Look how big those beans are.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's spicy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Got a little kick.
Ooh, that's good. We'll finish that.
Yeah, that was solid.
So we're like, I'm going to finish eating here. That'd be good on a cracker. Put that on a cracker.
I'm good.
I mean, we got to eat these 2 crackers. I never, and I was going to ask you this, I never anymore bring rice-based dishes backpacking.
Yeah.
And most of that is like the pure carbohydrate hatred, but pure carbohydrates definitely have their place in hiking. What do you think of this as a rice dish? Like if you had to bring a rice dish, would you bring this over
like an instant thought?
No, I mean like Mountain House chicken and rice or something like that. This is pretty good.
Yeah,
I was very impressed with how the beans rehydrated. Like when we dehydrate stuff, our beans, they never rehydrate super well, but this must be because these are freeze dried, right? I'm assuming the freeze dried stuff rehydrates better than dehydrated stuff.
Yeah, much quicker. And remember, I talked when I went to Nutrient Survival.
Oh, Andy's been there.
I asked them, how come your your packaging says that your freeze dried meals takes 5 minutes to rehydrate, and Mountain House says like 20.
And what was the answer? I'd like to know.
Their answer had to do with like a couple different things, but mainly it came down to their process of freeze drying.
So they have a different freeze drying process?
I don't think so.
I thought you just freeze dry stuff.
Yeah, but it is true though. Like the Nutrient Survival stuff rehydrates really quick, and Mountain House, like it does.
That butter was instant.
Yeah, that butter was good.
The butter was good, man. Yeah. You were hesitant about it.
I know. Becky, nice job.
The butter was good. The eggs were fine. We didn't cook them. I bet cooked, they would be good. I'm glad we didn't use the whole package.
We got a bunch of different powdered eggs option.
We do.
Maybe when we're in the field sometime, we'll do an egg challenge.
We do. We have some stuff from Right on Trek that's powdered. You know what we haven't done in a while too, which I would like to do? Just do some taste testing of just some of like the big brands we've never tried, like some Mountain House flavors we've never tried.
You know what?
The Backpackers Pantries we've never tried.
I bought a couple Peak Performances. We haven't.
You mean the Peak Refuel?
Peak Refuels.
So, true story. People are obsessed. They're expensive. Have you seen how much they are? $12 for one. For like,
I think mine was like $9.
I want to say it's probably 700 or 800 calories. So it's a lot of food.
Yeah.
But it was like $12.99. That's expensive. And that's like for 2 people, but that's not for 2 of us.
You're doing it wrong. Posted Peak Refuels like that.
I thought you were like, you're doing it wrong.
It says freeze dryers are actually really complex and vary in quality.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So are they saying that Peak Refuel also rehydrates fast?
I think so.
And I will tell you, there is value in that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think so, but like, and it shouldn't, like you should just be able to make your food, leave it and come back and eat it. But like when you're super hungry and you want to eat, waiting a minimum of 20 minutes for one of those Mountain Houses does kind of suck sometimes.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just wish we would eat it. But I would like to try some, because I've had really good success. You never eat Backpackers Pantry, do you?
No.
I think they're real good.
I'm not opposed to it. I've just always bought other stuff.
But I feel like we've probably tried every single Mountain House flavor.
Ben Hiking Outdoors says Peak Refuels biscuits and gravy is greater than Mountain House biscuits and gravy. That's fighting words.
So if
that's our favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you haven't seen this channel, us backpacking, biscuits and gravy is like our number one for Mountain House. So they're saying like Peak Refuel has a good biscuits and gravy. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to try that out. Are you bringing biscuits and gravy on the Colorado Trail?
Every single breakfast.
That's heavy, man. That's a heavy breakfast.
No, I do like one serving.
And if you're curious, so we're going to Colorado like very soon, and we did a whole podcast on planning that trip, and that trip is going to be like really aggressive for us. Like we're probably going to be doing close to 60 miles in a 4-night trip. And like that's going from Ohio at an elevation of 900 feet to flying to Denver, and immediately the next day hiking up to 10,000 and staying up there for 4 nights, 5 days, and doing 60 miles. So might be the most ambitious trip we've done from a mileage perspective. So anyway, we're taking the food situation is a little bit more technical for a couple reasons. One, we're just like doing a lot of calories, so we're going to need to bring a lot of calories. And two, I was going to ask you this. What are you doing?
So ATOD, they must be listening to this. But ATOD, David Gray, and Travis, and I think Carl, they're in the winds right now.
Yeah, Travis texted us.
Yeah. And ATOD just sent this picture of David Gray holding up their first night of food, and it's just steaks.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let's see if we can see what those are. Nope. Some marinated steaks.
Marinated
and that's like
steaks.
Well, not marinated, but they're rubbed. You can tell.
Yeah.
Aren't they like super in the bear country?
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
right?
Yeah, who's carrying those steaks?
I mean, that's super bear country, right?
Yeah, but they're not. I don't think the winds are grizzly country. Actually, I know they're not.
Okay, that changes things. Really? It's in Wyoming.
But what about fires to make those?
I'm pretty sure there's grizzly bears in the winds.
Well, I have this magical device here where we can look this up.
I didn't realize Atah was on that trip.
Yeah.
Nice. And there's only 2 steaks though. Oh no, there's more than 2. That's one thing. Have we brought like raw steaks and cooked them as steaks? Have we done that?
Mm-mm.
We brought them cut. Okay, nice.
Grizzly bear risk in the Wind River Range.
I thought there were grizzlies in
This
the
was
winds.
2000. Are there grizzly in the Wind River Range? Black bears are common throughout the winds, although grizzly encounter is possible. It's unlikely.
Okay, all right. So that makes bringing steak a more.
If there's ever an unlikely encounter,
it's gonna be a pub where you're cooking steak.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was about to say is for this Colorado trip, so 5 days of food, which is a lot of food. Are you bringing the light AF pack?
Yes, but
really,
I don't know if I can pull it off.
I didn't think you could.
I don't know.
I didn't think you could.
I might have to. I was thinking about that. Like, okay, I can fit everything in it because
even with the food,
yeah, barely.
That surprises me. I'm using mine, but mine's bigger than yours.
Well, if you think about it, the quilt, like the actual physical gear that I'm taking is kind of minimal, to be honest.
You're bringing the 40-degree quilt?
No, I'm bringing 20s.
Okay, that's not minimal.
No, but I mean the 20s plus the chameleon, and then like as far as clothing, like spare clothing, it's really just puffy, like a hat, some gloves.
And you're bringing you're bringing the banyan?
No,
you're bringing the chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because it's lighter.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And with the food, I can fit it all in.
Have you packed it?
No, but
because that tarp's pretty big.
No, I'm taking the smaller tarp.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So,
okay, this is feasible now.
Yeah, but the problem is that like I'm really like pushing the weight of that pack for comfort.
I know. Same with me.
And so that's why I'm like, I might have to take the arc haul.
I could do it in the light AF Curve 40, but like the first 2 days. I mean, the other problem is
Scott's gonna make us take all that beer.
And I mean, I'm bringing close to 3 pounds of camera gear, minimum.
Yeah, we got to take the arc hauls.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that.
I wish I would have had one of those framed 40-liter light AFs.
I might try it because I'm taking the Altiplex and the 40-degree quilt.
Yeah.
So I'm going super light on the shelter.
You're taking the 40-degree.
I think so. Yeah. Because I'm gonna take a puffy. I'm gonna take fleece pants. So if it dips into the mid 30s, I think I'll be. And I have an insulated pad. Yeah. I think I'll be okay.
Maybe I should take the 20 under and the 40 top.
Yeah, I don't think you need 2 20s.
But when we did the Colorado Trail last time, I was cold in the mornings.
It got down to 35.
Yeah.
But this is earlier in the season. Does that help us? I don't think that helps us. That hurts us. And we're going just as high.
I know. That's
pull up the weather forecast for Leadville. Even though we won't be in Leadville, but pull up the old 10-day. Leadville, Colorado forecast, because Leadville is, and then when you do that, Google real quick, Google the
it's 40s low, but that's in Leadville.
right. I was gonna say Google the elevation of Leadville.
It's like 14,000.
No, it's not.
I mean, not 14.
No, it's
sorry.
No, it's maybe like 9. Because what does Becker say? Which I think he's usually right about. It's like
10,151.
Okay, so 10,000. What's the high? The high temperature in Leadville?
76.
So high 76, low 40 at 10,000 feet. It's definitely going to be in the 30s in the mountains. Shit.
I'm taking the 20s.
I'm not going to be able to take the 40.
No,
Am I?
No.
I don't know. It's UGQ. Their stuff's warm. Maybe with if I wear my puffy. Damn it.
No.
I don't have a 20. I only have a 40. I have a 20-degree sleeping bag. I don't want to take that.
Aton's in the chat. It says, don't worry, Travis brought pepper spray for steaks and bears.
Well, after I actually thought there were grizzlies in that part of Wyoming. I know there's not grizzlies in every part of Wyoming, but I thought there were. So no, good for them. Bring the steak. I don't know. Don't hang your food. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
What are you doing for bear defense? Like, I can't fit 5 days of food in the earth sack. We're not taking bear spray, right? That was decided. Yeah. This is what he's bringing. Primary and backup.
I got my trekking poles.
We don't. Let's not get into this conversation. No, I think that part of Leadville is not crazy bear active. Okay, one more time. The furthest 10-day temperature, what is it? Do you still have it up?
Yeah, furthest out is 74, 43.
You got to think of it's at least 10 degrees colder.
Yeah, you're going to need those 20s or 30s.
I got a 20 sleeping bag. I don't really want to take it.
I don't want to take 20s either, but I mean, just remember.
You don't think with an insulated pad, a 40-degree UGQ quilt, and some extra clothing, I'd be okay?
Yeah, that's fine with you. I'm not taking a ton of extra clothing. I'm taking some leggings, my puffy, and a hat and some gloves. And then what I hike in during the day.
Yeah, but I'm taking all that too. But don't you think you'd be maybe okay?
I don't. I get cold so easily. I'm not chancing it.
God, come on. Mid-30s, get out of here.
With 20s?
No, I'm just saying, I'm so sick of the cold weather.
Oh.
I'm so sick of the cold weather.
Oh, no problem. Let's go backpacking in Ohio right now. 94.
So hot. Yeah, just to bring everyone up to speed. We were supposed to go out like 3 weeks ago. And it was like 98 degrees. And we're like, there's no way. It's not happening.
I'm not going to lay in my hammook and just sweat.
Just sweat. Like the low is 71 at night.
Nothing like
no, it's just not happening. We're not doing it. We did that for like years and years. Now, having said that, we probably will go out when we get a cool weekend. Just because
this is what Jason Wish talks about. He only does like boat camping or kayak camping.
Right. In the summer. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to going to Colorado, but I really was not wanting to do winter camping. But I will say, don't you think that like when we go to bed, it'll probably be like 50, right?
Mm-hmm. And
so like, it's not going to be cold going to bed. It's going to be waking up. So maybe I will bring the 20-degree bag. Damn it.
I know it sucks. No, I'm pissed. I'm pissed about. I first of all, I love my ARC haul, but I want to use my light AF pack.
I think I can use the light AF. It depends how big the food is and how many cans of beer we have to carry in. I'm not bringing in beer for anything past the first night, though.
No,
I'm sorry.
Night, yeah.
But then you got cans you got to carry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what else? Is there anything else?
Anything in the news? I've been seeing
There
lot of bear
were
encounters.
a lot. I don't have them pulled up. There were a lot of bear encounters this past week. Did you see the one? I've been posting them. So if you follow us on Instagram, I usually repost them on our Instagram.
I posted one of like I posted the bear encounter of like the bear in the pool. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I did see that. It's so hot. I mean, there's I don't know if it's over yet, but this heat wave that's in the Pacific Northwest is insane, by the way. It's like 110 degrees up there. So I don't know, like, do these animals just die? Like the moose? They must, right?
I don't know.
If it's so hot.
Yeah, maybe from like dehydration.
Like 110, 120. You got to think those like tundratic animals can't handle that. Or they're just getting in people's pools.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Did they just die? I think that's how it works.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, am I out of battery?
Yeah, it's fine.
Nice. So there were some more clips. I don't know. Did you see the one I posted about the bear in the beach at Tahoe with all the people? What are they saying? There was people swimming at the Lake Tahoe beach, and there was just a mom and her 2 cubs just in the water with people. And of course, all the captions were like, "This is so cute." And I'm like, it's not going to be cute when that bear just they're like little children hanging out there.
Yeah. It's
like the Tahoe area is now like beating the Smoky Mountains for human bear encounters.
It's because it's becoming so popular. Well, I say this, but I'm relatively new to the Tahoe area, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the Smokies are like, although they're that, we say that, and that one we talked about this last time on the podcast, this woman got mauled in the Smokies at our campsite a month ago.
I know.
We are just some podcast news. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but we're gonna get a current thru hiker on the show, mid thru hike. That's coming up. Yep. We're also going to do with Bryce, and I haven't told Bryce. We're gonna do a trip debrief the second we get off the plane from Colorado. That'll be coming out. This will all be in July, and then we got some other random guests slated to come in.
Like, we could do using Scott's equipment. Couldn't we do like a...
He doesn't have 4 mics.
Oh.
We'll just call Scott in is what we'll have to do. So we'll do us 3 in the studio, and then we'll bring Scott in.
No, I'm talking about in Colorado.
I know. I don't think he's got the equipment to support 4 people.
Oh.
But we should do a live. We thought about doing a podcast from Colorado, which I guess we won't throw that out.
We should just go to like an outdoor like brewery.
Just use the phone.
No, just like bring the laptop.
Yeah, just the problem is when you got 4 people, you need a lot of equipment to podcast with 4 people. Yeah. So we'll have the trip debrief with Bryce. We got a AT. We got a hiker coming on. What else?
We're also gonna do more. I got a good topic lined up for us.
We have some topic specific ones. Don't give it out.
I'm not gonna give out the topic, but I've got another conspiracy theory stuff.
We are going to be doing that. I don't know if it'll squeeze it in this month, maybe August, but we are certainly going to be doing a conspiracy theory podcast with old John. He's coming back. The podcast with the UFO podcast was too much of a hit. Yeah. So we got that coming up. Obviously we're going to Colorado this month. In like a month after that, we're going back to Tahoe. So the next 2 months is a pretty aggressive stretch with backpacking, like 2 like epic trips actually. So we've not done that ever, like 2 almost week-long trips. We've never done that.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool.
I'm excited.
Colorado one, 60 miles in 4 nights, 5 days, and that's not a flat 60 miles, and that's at a elevation 60 miles.
Yeah.
Luckily, everyone's in really good shape, so I feel better about it. But that's going to be the hardest from a hiking perspective trip we've probably ever done.
Yeah, that's that's like.
And the Tahoe trip,
we like to mosey into camp at like 3. That ain't happening.
That is not happening on this trip. And the Tahoe trip will be at least 6 nights, if not more, and probably 70, 80 miles. So that'll be a much bigger trip. So anyway, next 2 months-ish. Yeah, next 2 months, 2 pretty ridiculous trips with some fun people on both of them. So we'll have some podcast content around that. Anything else? Okay, our laptop died. I don't know if there's any comments.
No. Let me check.
Give it a swipe. We haven't hit an hour yet. Just about.
Yeah, we can go for an hour. Okay. Probably tastes better with olive oil. Okay, people are talking about food at the beginning, obviously. Story also rhymes says fish is the only thing I would use that for, referring to butter. Yeah, that's a good call. I don't know what else you'd use. Our vegetables wasn't a bad one. No. Also, it's a tough watch seeing you guys eat those eggs. Yeah. it's a texture thing there.
They're just like, they're cold. They're a little like liquidy because they're supposed to be cooked. But taste-wise, they tasted fine.
Yeah. Girl plus dog adventures says try gi. I love it for backpacking. Yeah, gi is like the new hip thing.
Yeah, I kind of know what it is. It's
So,
fat. It's fat, right?
It's the liquid from the butter. You like skim off the solids, so then
So it's from butter.
yeah.
Okay.
You skim off the solid, and then you're just like with liquid butter. It's shelf stable there. It doesn't harden either. It's always in a liquid form.
So would it be like bringing olive oil kind of deal?
Yeah, except it's just like concentrated butter. When I was in India, that's just like a staple.
Really?
Of like cooking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
Yeah, people are real into ghee right now.
So hot right now.
It's so hot right now. What else? Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. We'll probably end this in a few minutes.
Girl plus dog adventures on the CT right now.
Really?
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Wonder where you at. We're going to be there real soon.
Yeah. People are saying Devin's got a peak refuel discount code.
He does. And Devin swears by Peak Refuel.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never had them.
Yeah.
Are you bringing one to Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We'll try that.
Yeah. You're doing it wrong. Said when I was 16, my parents sent me on a 2-week backpacking trip to grizzly territory, and the guides had us all sleep with food in our tents. And
Nice.
We survived.
Nice.
Nicholas Harley says, "Bring the halls, dudes."
Shit, we're probably going to have to, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
You know what annoys me about the Arc Hall? Did you get the Peak Designs clip? The capture clip for the camera?
No.
It doesn't fit in the webbing on the Arc Hall.
Oh.
It's super annoying. I think we're probably going to have to bring the Arc Hall, though.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about it.
I know. You just throw everything in there.
Yeah.
And you can really cinch down the Arc Hall and get it like.
And the Arc Hall is oh, God, we could bring like a 12-pack a piece.
I'm not carrying a 12-pack of a goddamn 14er.
If you got the Arc Hall, you don't have to worry about it.
Mandy Wilford says, "Can you grab me a Millie when you're there?"
True story. Between the two
of
of us, Andy and I have 9 Mellies now.
God.
And it's not even like we're that hardcore. Just we were in Leadville once. We each got 2.
I got one.
We got 1.
And that's the only one I still wear.
We got 1 in Leadville. We each won the Melanzana lottery during COVID. So we got 2 we got 2 there. Our buddy was in Melanzana like 3 weeks ago and got us another one. And it wasn't even like they have better colors every time we go there. Like we're not getting the same one. So done buying the Mellies though. I got enough Mellies. So I'm probably gonna give one away during our Black Friday giveaway stream megathon.
Yeah.
That we're definitely doing again this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably give away a Mellie or 2.
Yeah. You're doing it wrong. Or wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Girl plus dog says for every 1,000 feet of elevation, subtract 4.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wait, that is great. I've never heard it scientific. Becker said 10 degrees for every 1,000 feet. That didn't sound right to me.
Story also rhymes says 3.6 degrees difference for every 1,000 feet.
Okay, how about this? If you split those two numbers right down the middle, you get 4 degrees for every 1,000 feet of elevation. So if Leadville is at 10,000 and the low, let's say the low is 40 degrees. So we will be camping at about 11,000.
Yeah.
So we're looking at mid 30s. Yeah. But I've never heard that statistic of the exact degree number. So I'm going to split the two numbers where I was just given and say 4 degrees.
Nicholas Harley says, what about a 40 degree with a liner?
Ooh.
Yeah, but here's the thing. A 40 degree with a liner weighs as much as your 20.
No, it doesn't, because my 20 is a sleeping bag.
I guarantee you, like a Sea to Summit liner or something like that, they're not the lightest thing.
Think about a liner. I'll look into that. If I can get a light one.
I have one.
What's it made of? It's probably heavy though, right?
No, it's like it's.
How much does a liner weigh?
I don't know, but
like less than 10 ounces? Because if it's not, then you're right. The 20 degree bag is probably lighter. I never think about a sleeping bag liner. Good call. Or a quilt liner, I guess, is what it would be. It's a good idea.
Girl plus dog just finished segments 8 through 11 on the CTs.
Oh, nice. We'll be at, that's funny. How was it? We're going to be doing that. Literally.
Yeah.
I think we're doing 8 through 11 or 8 into 12, I think. Yeah. Or 9, maybe 9 into 12. I got to look. Nice.
Yeah.
It's probably snow still there.
Oh yeah,
Great.
patches up there.
All right.
I'm done tasting food.
Well, no, we'll do this again. We get so much stuff sent to us. Oh, I mean, these were all good.
Yeah.
I mean, we just didn't cook the eggs right, but they're all good. The porridge was a little sweet.
We need to. Can your wife do some networking and find us like a Free Britney legal expert?
Ooh, a whole podcast on that.
Yeah,
That would be kind of fun.
I know.
What area of law does that fall into?
I don't know.
Like estate,
Trust. Estates
trust,
and trusts.
and estate planning, probably. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, maybe.
It's hard to justify that one being related to the outdoors. The UFOs was easy because we're like outside, and the conspiracy theory show we're gonna do outdoor conspiracy theories.
Let's create a new channel just called Free Britney.
So like Free Britney podcast. So like it's hard to justify that one, but at the end of the day, if we want to talk about it, we'll just do it. So I don't care. All right. Okay. Are we podcasting next week? Oh, we're gonna be in Colorado next week.
Yeah. This is it. This is it.
Yeah, the next podcast will be the Colorado Trail debrief. Literally 2 weeks from right now. So I just gave away when we're going to be in Colorado. Come say hi. All right, everybody. Anything else?
No.
Thanks for watching.
Yep.
Like I said, we got a good lineup going the next 2 months. Aggressive hiking schedule means an aggressive podcasting schedule. Good.
Yeah. Let's get on. Let's back on trail.
Get back on trail, everybody. Stay safe out there. COVID's still a thing, even though I've just totally forgotten about it. But it's coming. Delta variant.
You know, it's weird.
Coming back.
Like I haven't worn a mask in like over a month. And we're gonna have to wear them on the plane.
I've been wearing masks on the plane. It sucks, but it's we have a direct flight. It doesn't matter.
I've been wearing them as well.
But I went somewhere. Last story. I haven't been wearing a mask since mid to early May.
Yeah.
I went somewhere yesterday, needed a mask, didn't have it with me, and I was super pissed. I wasn't pissed because they wanted me to wear a mask. I was pissed because I didn't have it.
I had to wear one in an Uber like a month ago.
And I was like, I usually keep one in my car, and I was like, oh, we're done with the masks now. Yay. And I'm like, we're not done with the masks. So put them back in the car. So it was just irritating being somewhere and not having one on me, you know? But
All right.
all right. On that note, we could talk about this forever.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.